Hello friends. Sorry, couldn't help myself. It's that time of the year. I'm sure you're all out there enjoying Georgia Golf Club on GSPro, but I thought I would do a quick video to show a couple things about the BenQ laser 4K projector that I often get asked with regards to calibration and settings for the projector itself, and exactly how I calibrate and set up the projector for my own use. So I thought I'd go ahead and go through 6 holes of 3 different modes of the calibration. So the first 6 holes are the golf mode. Now to me, the golf mode is more set up for a brighter room where you need a little bit more brightness or pop in the picture to kind of combat the brightness of the room. I'm actually taking this video in a very dark room. As you can see, you can barely see the pictures there to the left hand side of the room. I'm also using an iPhone, so things are gonna there's some calibration that happens on the iPhone itself, and I did try to keep the settings all exactly the same from mode to mode, but as you can see in golf mode, it's got just a bit of a bluish tint to me. Not my preferred mode, although works really well, like I said, in a very bright room. Grizzly Point is a course that I built based on an actual real life course, and I just took it and kind of added steroids to it, if you will. Basically just made it more challenging. My goal was to kind of make it one of the most difficult courses in the game if possible, and it turned out, I think it turned out really great. Here I actually switched to the presentation mode, which I think most people are going to use. Presentation mode, if you're in a darker space, I think the colors are a little bit more green, and you can see the changes that have just occurred here on the 7th hole. So from hole 7 to 12, we're going to be in presentation mode as we work our way through the course. I hope everyone is enjoying the Masters so far. We are 2 days in when I'm recording this video, and it definitely looks to be interesting. Congratulations to the GOAT, Tiger Woods, for breaking the record for consecutive cuts made, which is pretty dang impressive, especially how hard it appeared it was for him to just walk around the course yesterday. Again, this is the BenQ 4K laser projector that I am filming this on. I came from a 5000 lumen Panasonic 1080p projector, and the lumen count is the same on this BenQ laser, although after a full year of use, the color, the contrast, the pop from the projector, it being a laser projector, is still incredible. It feels like it just came out of the box. It has been used a good bit in this past year by myself and my son and friends and family that have played it. The beauty of having that laser projector is, since there is no bulb, the projector does not dim over time the way that a standard bulb projector would. So not only are you reaping the benefits of the 4K quality, the contrast, and the contrast ratios, you're keeping that over the length of the projector, over the length of the time. I have not seen any degradation in the image whatsoever in a full year, which is just amazing. Here I am switching over to a user mode, and I'll show that from hole 13 through 18. Now this starts with presentation mode, and I think you can see just a little bit more of a natural look. Greens are just a little bit more green. I prefer this mode personally. It is a mode that I set up and I calibrated for my room. This is going to be different for everybody, and that's part of what I wanted to show here, is that this projector has incredible capability to basically fit any space in any room. You can calibrate it to work under any conditions, whether you'd like to play in very bright conditions. I personally like to play in darker conditions if possible. As long as I'm playing by myself. When I have a group of people, then I want to turn it up so I can change to golf mode in those circumstances very easily. You can see the that hole kind of cut off a little bit on the overhead flyby. Oh, that's a beaut there. Don't go left. But to me, this is the best looking mode. I have tweaked the settings slightly. Feel free to comment or question if you have specific questions about any of the settings that you'd like help with. You can see how the iPhone, once the picture kind of cuts over, the iPhone does tweak, it kind of dynamically changes and tweaks itself to fit the shot that's in front of it. But overall, I think you can really see the difference here between, this is actually my favorite shot of the whole course right here with the mountains in the background. You can really feel the depth, the depth perception. You can feel how downhill this shot is and how much further up the hill behind the green. You get really all that contrast out of this projector that you wouldn't normally get out of a standard. You just kind of lose that depth completely. This is a fun hole. I did tweak 10 and 18 and made this 18 so that I could create this natural bridge with the bear. And that was a really fun experience. I hope you got something out of this. Now head on over to my Patreon and make sure to take a look at the links for the BenQ. I think you will love it.